Welcome to Tina's Table. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be making artisan bread. It's a very simple recipe, can be done in a couple of hours, and you just need flour, salt, water, and yeast. That's it. So let's get started. All right, so I've added the 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of yeast. And I put in the 1.5 cups of warm water. It needs to be no hotter than 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, it's going to look shaggy, and I'm going to show you in a second what I'm talking about. You don't want a smooth dough. You want it to look kind of messy. So let's show you. All right, so here's what the dough is supposed to look like. It's shaggy. So you don't want a smooth dough. You just want it to be incorporated with the salt and flour and yeast. And I didn't quite use a full 1.5 cups. You'll get the hang of it once you make a couple of loaves. And now we're going to cover it and let it sit for about an hour. Okay, I've covered the bowl of dough with some saran wrap. And I'm going to use a white tea towel, linen towel. I got them at Walmart. They're very inexpensive. Just cover up your bowl, and then I place the bowl in the microwave. That way it's got the same temperature going on, so it can proof really, really nice. And I'll leave it in there for about an hour, hour and a half. Okay, so it's time for the bread to get ready to go in the oven shortly. And I just wanted to show you what the dough looks like. It's nice and puffy, and I left it in the microwave for about 2 hours. I got busy doing other things, so it's okay if it stays a little bit longer and it just proofs up really, really nice. And I put some flour on a board, and I'm going to use this scraper. It's a plastic flexible scraper. I got it from Amazon. And I'm going to just take the dough out of the bowl, put it on floured surface. And what I'm going to do now is sprinkle a little bit more flour on it, just so it doesn't stick to the board. And you're just going to fold it over about 10 to 12 times. You don't need to knead this bread. This is a no-knead artisan bread. But you do want to just fold it over, like I said, about 10 to 12 times. I didn't count, so it's okay. That's good. Now, just make it into a ball. And I have another bowl with a sheet of parchment paper in it, right here. And I got the parchment paper at Ocean State Job Lot in Schenectady, and the squares. Don't know if you can find them here. But just take your ball of dough and place it in the parchment paper in the bowl, and take your cloth and put that back over your bowl and let that sit for about 15-20 minutes. I'm going to preheat the oven to 450, and then we'll be ready to bake. Okay, the oven is preheated to 450 degrees. The Dutch oven has been in the oven while it was preheating, and I took a knife and just put 3 slits in the top of the bread, and I'm going to use these really nice Rachel Ray, I think I got them on Amazon, oven mitts, and they hold temperature really, really well. So I'm going to put this bread in the oven. Okay, so the bread has been in the oven for 30 minutes. Take it out. It's really, really, really hot. Take the lid off of it. Oops. Gorgeous, doesn't it? Now it's going to go back in the oven with the lid off for about 15 minutes. Wish you could smell it in here because boy, does it smell delicious. Hi there, the bread is done. I'm going to take it out of the oven. I'm using these, they're like a rubber oven mitts. They're Rachel Ray. I think I got them on Amazon, not sure. I get everything on Amazon. I'm going to take it out of the oven and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Here's the loaf of bread. It was baking for 30 minutes with the lid on and then about 15 minutes with the lid off. I'm going to take it out and put it on a cooling rack. Little trick I learned to let you know that the bread is really done. Just turn it over, tap on the bottom. You hear this hollow sound, you know your loaf of bread is completely baked. It's going to be about 15-20 minutes before I can slice into it because it's way too hot. I'll be back in a second. Here's the loaf of bread. Doesn't it look gorgeous? It's so soft. Ugh, I can just smell it. It's so good. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to enjoy a slice of bread. And just remember, there's always room for an extra chair at Tina's table. Bye for now.